Started this joint. We live now, fellas.
Yeah.
We live now. Yo, Cameron.
Yes, sir.
Share this live in the chats. Don't go to the StreamYard and share the StreamYard. Don't do that. Go to YouTube and then there's the share button and then share it to all the chats.
Oh, okay.
See what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
We got all the brethren. Shalom, Officer Tahuan.
Shalom, King.
Shalom, Zion.
Yo.
What's on, bro?
It's time to do it.
It's time to do it, bro. This can go anywhere.
Desire the sincere milk. You heard?
This can go anywhere. I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes for more people to come in.
Remember, we ain't got as much time as we usually do, too.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into it. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory to the Most High God Yahweh, by Hashem Hamashiach Yahushua. And today's lesson is to desire the sincere milk. Desire the sincere milk. Desire the nutritious things of the truth. A lot of stuff where the growth happens and the growth takes place. And growth is not always comfortable. But we're going to start here in Colossians chapter 3. And I'm going to start at verse 7. It says, in which ye also walked some time when ye lived in them. But now ye also put off all these: anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth. Lie not one to another, seeing that ye have put off the old man with his deeds, and have put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge, after the image of him that created him. So you have to put on the new man created in knowledge. You have to. This being born again is a part of the milk, believe it or not. And people overlook it, and it's not something that you're supposed to overlook. This is something that takes time. This is something that you're supposed to put all your effort into. But what happens is we do what Christ told us not to do, which is what? We putting in new wine into old bottles. We kind of mixing stuff up. We walking in the truth, but we dealing with problems as if we were still in the world. Right? We in the truth, but we dealing with situations as if we still worldly. You still may hang out with your old friends. Me and my heart was talking to the soldier yesterday. When I came into the truth, when my heart came into the truth, we cut everything off. I didn't speak to my family for some years. I didn't go to my daddy's house. I didn't go over to my mama's house. The only thing I was focused on was the truth, was the law, statute, commandments, and was the Most High. Am I sitting here saying, cut off your family, never see them again, don't talk to them, hate them? I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. I have a good relationship with both of my parents. I go over to my daddy's house every Sunday now. But what I am saying is you have to set apart a time to actually be born again, put off that old man. And when my parents see me again, I was a different guy. I was a different person. I handled situations differently. Mar, you got something?
Yeah, and it was respectable. It was respectable. A lot of people come into the truth, and guess what? The first thing they try and do, they start trying to teach their parents. You start trying to tell your parents what to do, and that shit not gonna work like that, bro. You trying to? Let me get this scripture. Hey, Matthew. Excuse me, not Matthew. Soldier Malachi, go to Matthew chapter 9. I'm gonna have you read verse 16 to 17, and I got to touch on this precept. Aharon, you quoted it, but before I do, let me grab this quick one in Timothy. I can have one of the soldiers get it. Soldier Cameron, go to 1 Timothy chapter 5, read verse 1. I need it quick though. 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 1. These are the
Con.
beginning stumbling blocks that so many of us have dealt with. So hopefully, if you watch this video, you're going to be able to skip some of these problems or solve them quicker. Go ahead.
This is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 5 and verse 1. Rebuke not an elder, but entreat him as a father, and the younger men as brethren.
Read the next verse.
The elder women as mothers, the younger as sisters, with all purity.
All right. So some of y'all knuckleheads, y'all come into the truth. Y'all catch yourself getting a little bit of breakdowns, a little bit of wisdom, a little bit of knowledge. You learn a few commandments, and you think it's fitting to go to your parents and rebuke their ass. You try to rebuke your daddy, your granddaddy, your mama, your grandmama, your aunties, and your uncles. Bro, ain't nobody hearing you. They know who you was 3 days ago, 3 months ago, 3 years ago. You still their nephew. You still their son. You see what I'm saying? You still their daughter. And you're not finna come in this motherfucker and just rebuke niggas. The scriptures give you clear edification on this, though. How you should go about it. Mind you, this is what Paul taught Timothy. This is how he run his church. This is how you run the church. He said, don't rebuke the elders, but entreat them. And it's a big difference. So you don't come in there like you over them. You come in there humble and say, hey, Pop, I really care about your health. And I want to see you live forever. I still need you here on earth. I still need you to guide me. I still need you to be my dad. And this is why I want to tell you about, how harmful it is to eat pork. It's like a whole bunch of parasites in there and this, that, and the third. And, ultimately, God said, don't eat it. Did I rebuke my dad or did I entreat him?
Entreated.
I entreated him as I should. But some of y'all knucklehead niggas come in here and y'all too quick on the draw and you barely even know what you're doing yet. All right, let's get that Matthew.
The book of Matthew, you want chapter 10 and what?
Chapter 9, verse 16.
9 and 16. The book of Matthew, chapter 9 and verse 16. No man putteth a piece of new cloth into an old garment, for that which is put in to fill it up taketh from the garment, and the rent is made worse.
Right. When you read other translations that talk about this new piece of garment you put on there, it's unshrunk. It hasn't been, sometimes when you get a new garment or a new shirt, you put it in the washer, you mess with it a little bit, it'll shrink. You try and sew this new piece of cloth to an old garment, it's going to end up messing up you're going to make the garment completely worse. It's not supposed to go in there. It's not supposed to go on there. Let's read the next verse.
Verse 17. Neither do men put new wine into old bottles, else the bottles break, and the wine runneth out, and the bottles perish. but they put new wine into new bottles, and both are preserved.
Right. So this is a beautiful scripture to show you when you come into the truth and you're born again, you don't want to mix doctrines. You don't want to put all of the stuff you learned in the world and from society and in captivity from your enemies and try and mingle it with the Most High God's law, statutes, and commandments and the truth and the Holy Spirit. You can't mix those and kind of make your own new thing and make stuff happen. And another translation, really just about any translation, how they describe the new bottles is with skins from like a sheep. You would use wine skins, and you would use it from like an animal's bladder or animal's stomach. And what you would do whenever you put wine, when you put new wine into a new wineskin, these different parts of a sheep or a stomach or a bladder, it got natural oils in there. So whenever you put that wine in there, it's able to ferment. If anybody is familiar with wine, like I know Soldier Malachi is, Officer Aharon, I'm pretty sure you're familiar with this process too. Whenever you're going through that fermentation process, what happens? It releases gas. You already know that. The wine will produce gases. So guess what that wineskin do that's filled with natural oils? It'll expand and it won't rip. It's not brittle. It'll expand and it can control all of that. It can handle all of that. That's why they put it in wine skins. But the thing is, when you got these wine skins, they do get used up and they deteriorate. So if you put new wine into an old wine skin, it's brittle. It's gonna expand because the gases from the wine are producing, and then the wine skin gonna blow up. It's not able to deal with that. So just how you need a new bottle or to be born again, you need the same thing. When you come into the truth, you got to have a new vessel. You got to be born again because you finna get a lot of new wine. And if you still worldly, you still looking at it like a damn nigga. You still looking at it like you still getting all of the wine put into your carnal vessel. You're not gonna be able to contain it. All of that wine and information and the breakdowns and the spirit of the Most High is going to crack. You're not going to be able to contain it. You're not going to be able to hold it. So you're going to come into the truth. You're going to learn about it. Then all of that good spirit of the Most High, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, or that milk, you hear me? That sincere milk of the word. One of the soldiers grabbed that scripture. And Peter, all of the good sincere milk of the word is going to come right out of you. Because you wasn't really trying to be born again. You still was coming in with your ways and your thoughts and how you see shit. Like, bro, drop all of that. Or the Most High gonna drop you.
Salaki, this soldier, Shema, I got it.
Bring it out.
This is 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 2. It says, as newborn babes, desire the sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow thereby.
Right. Let me touch on that. As a newcomer to the truth, you're known as a babe. You're a baby. You could be 30 years old. But in the truth, when it comes to serving the Most High, you are a baby. You're young. And as a baby, you got a desire to drink and eat what babies eat. And they desire milk. The milk of the word is the basics. It's the foundation. It's the fundamentals. And we always tell brothers, you need to know who you are according to the Bible. That's the foundation. If you don't know that, it's going to be so hard to get the deep mysteries and understanding of covenants, why our people were cut off, why we are called Gentiles and Greeks. And you're not going to stand a chance. You're not going to understand why the Most High has a favorite and how everybody isn't going to be treated the same in the kingdom of heaven. You're not going to be able to, you got to get the basics. Learn about God's law, statutes, and commandments. But guess what, Aharon? What do niggas do when they first get into the Bible? What they jump to?
Shit, Revelation.
Nigga jump into Revelation. Nigga say, you know what? I'm gonna start in the book of I'm gonna start in the all of the epistles of Paul. I'm gonna knock all of those out first. Why would you do that? Don't start in Paul. You don't know what the hell going on. You're going to line yourself up for failure. Learn the basics. Learn God's law, statutes, commandments. Learn what's required of you. Let's get the classic. Which one of the soldiers know the classic I want? It talks about, what does the Lord require of thee? Y'all cooked. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 10 and 12.
I'm there.
Okay. I shouldn't have said that. I knew Malachi had it.
Yeah, he said I knew Malachi.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and verse 12. It says, "And now, Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee, but to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul, to keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes, which I command thee this day for thy good."
This is what the Lord requires of us. So while you trying to get the mysteries and you trying to jump to Revelation, and you done found yourself in 2nd Ezra chapter 11 and 12 already, and damn Daniel, the latter chapters, and now you kind of looking at, hey, Soldier Malachi, what's that strange Solomon book you was dealing with when you first came in the truth?
Man, hell no.
Hey, hell no.
We ain't gonna talk about that, man.
Bro, come on, bro.
Hey, this is for the edification of the nation, man. You got, what did they have? You got the Testament of Solomon. Hey, don't get lost in the fables, man. Just because they say it's in the Bible, that don't mean it's really in the Bible.
He had, what he had, he said that he had the epistles of all the apostles.
Hey, they had the 12, what is it called? The writings of the 12 patriarchs. I go into all of it. They had I was bugged out, y'all. I found the website. It had all the nasty books.
Hey, nah, that website found you.
Bro, they had the Gospel of Thomas. I'm in there like, I'm in there eating up.
Y'all
you
should
remember
have
this
been in
day?
that car. Y'all should have been in that car where it was weird. It was a weird spirit in there.
Hey, this before I got with the Brotherhood.
Malachi trying to bring this out to me and Mahar, and we kind of like, nah, though. And he like, bro, it's good. We like, nah.
Hey, I was scared for my nigga. I'm like, I don't know if he gonna make it, y'all.
It was all contrary to the law.
Hey, my nigga skipped he skipped the sincere milk of the word. Malachi, be real. If you would have kept going that way, do you think you would be where you at?
Bro, I'd be real weird right now, bro.
Hey, y'all heard it, man. Y'all heard it here first, man. The nigga he had the Testament of Solomon. Hey, he said, forget Ecclesiastes, give me the Testament of Solomon. I don't need Proverbs.
We're not dealing with Proverbs. We're not dealing with Sirach. Testament of Solomon.
Yeah.
Straight like that. And I'd be kaboomed right now if I kept going. Bro, it was just all contrary to sound doctrine, y'all. I'm gonna just be honest. Don't just look, man. Stick to the basics, the classics. They won't fail you, bro. The elders have tried and proved it.
They already been tried and proved. Man. That's why it's good to have brothers and brotherhood. Some of y'all niggas coming to the truth, bro, and y'all just don't want to be around brothers. We got the new soldiers. How I'm gonna give y'all a few seconds to go ahead and speak on this. Has it been good being an SOJ so far? Has it been beneficial for you?
1000%.
I'll say yes, because since I've been a part of Sons of Jacob, I've been getting held accountable for everything I do, bro. And before I had brotherhood, I was thinking what I was doing was the right way, and the whole time I was fucking up, bro. But once I got brotherhood, I started getting cooked through the spirit. So it's very important to have brotherhood.
Very important. Hey, that was beautifully said. I'm sure everybody who watched this video gonna be able to sense the sincerity from that right there. It's anytime you're getting cooked, it's gonna come from a place of love. Shit, Malachi got cooked yesterday. It was good though. It was beautiful. Now he better.
Cooked all the time, y'all.
Yeah.
It's part of the game.
Oh my gosh, y'all niggas is hilarious. Okay, Ryan, where we at with it, bro?
Real quick, I want to highlight before we move, Salakia. I was off in all of that nonsense and folly because I was not around the Akim. Nobody was there to tell me. Who was going to tell me that the damn Testament of Solomon was off? My mom? Who was going to tell me? You got to be around brothers, though. But, you know, niggas be too prideful. Niggas have their reasons why they don't want to get down with the brotherhood, man. Be their own destruction.
Correct. So this is why it's good to be born again, because the world teaches us what, you know, especially our people. I'm solo, I'm independent, I'm 10 toes by myself, I handle this shit by myself, I don't need nobody, I don't need a nigga for nothing, blah 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 blah, right? Everybody's strong as hell by themselves. Meanwhile, no other nation is like that. Every other nation know that they're strong together. Literally everybody except our people. So this is so Shema, read Ezekiel 18 and start at verse 30. I got it up on the screen if you need to just look at it.
All right, Con. Ezekiel chapter 18 and verse 31.
30.
Salaki. Therefore, I will judge you, O house of Israel, everyone according to his ways, said the Lord God. Repent and turn yourselves from all your transgressions, so iniquity should not be your ruin.
So this is a part of the milk. This ain't deep. It take work, but it ain't deep. This is not hard to understand. This is easy to digest. It says, I will judge the house of Israel, everyone according to his ways. Yahweh your power. Says Yahweh your power. That's what it is. Now he says, repent and turn yourself from your transgressions. So iniquity, so sin shall not be your ruin. This is why it's so important to change your mindset from I'm gonna be independent, or I'm gonna be by myself. Because if you by yourself, guess what? You ain't finna hold yourself accountable. Not unless you honest with yourself, and many of us aren't. A lot of people not honest with themselves. A lot of people don't want to change. It's awkward. It's uncomfortable. We're used to doing the same things that we want to do. No, you have to be born again. This is a part of the sincere milk, so you don't die. Malachi, do you want to say something?
Yeah, right quick, Salakia. Also, to add to that point, even if you think you are strong enough to hold yourself accountable, brother, sis, you can't even see yourself the way another person can see you. You can't hold yourself accountable because you can't even see yourself the way that's just like when I was getting cooked yesterday. Brothers was telling me something that I didn't even realize about myself. I'm 25, bro. What do you mean you don't realize it about yourself? But that's just the reality of life. Other people see you differently than you see yourself. You need other people. Iron sharpens iron.
Iron sharpen iron. That's a powerful precept. We're gonna grab that here in a second. So the Shema, keep reading on that 31, Ezekiel 18:31.
Come, it says, cast away from you all your transgressions, whereby ye have transgressed, and make you a new heart and a new spirit. For why will ye die, O house of Israel?
He said, cast away from you all your transgressions whereby you have transgressed, and making yourself a new heart and a new spirit. My heart goes over this all the time. What does your heart represent? It represents your mind. So what is he telling you? Make yourself a new mind. When you come into this faith, you have to make yourself a new mind. You can't handle every problem with anger like you used to, brothers. Sisters, you can't come in here and handle every problem just by crying and not holding yourself accountable. The Lord is not. A lot of sisters be thinking they're going to get an easy judgment. I'm going to ask this question to any other brothers. Akim, show me in the law where the punishment is different because she's a woman. Mahar ain't got it. So did y'all got it?
Law.
I don't know it either. I don't know. I ain't seen a case of adultery where it said, hey, y'all, we're just going to stone the man. She kind of didn't know what she was doing. She's just a woman. No, America taught you that. America taught you that. The Lord didn't teach you that. A lot of times women be thinking, America taught y'all that y'all was weak in the mind and so on and so forth, and y'all are at a dis. No. The Lord knows that y'all are mentally capable of taking accountability. There's a book called,
now we finna bring up all of them times you had all of that smart shit and you women's intuition and shit. That's on the table now.
Yeah.
Got to deal with that.
It's a book called. Go ahead.
My bad. That was a shot, but women are very intuitive and they more tapped into their emotions than men are. We'll give y'all that. But we putting that on the table right now, though. Y'all getting held accountable.
That's what I was just going to say. I was just going to speak on that. It's a book called What I Learned in Psychology 101. And in this book, it says women do not have more emotions than men. They are equal. The only thing different is how men display it versus how women display it. And who displays it more often?
Women.
What now? Well, I'm just emotional. No, there is no. The Lord does not make provision in the law, and it says, well, she's kind of a woman, and she's emotional. She's more emotional, and you gotta don't stone her.
That means she get to sin more, bro.
It don't say that.
Yeah.
The Lord don't give license for that. The Lord don't give license for that. So you got to hold yourselves accountable. The Lord is going to judge you according to your deeds. Go ahead, King.
One of the things I might be able to connect these dots right here. One of the things that we see is that women's sisterhood in the truth, a lot of times is not on par with the brotherhood with the brothers in the truth. We could associate their growth via their camaraderie with the brotherhood and the sisterhood. We could compare that.
Yep.
I'm gonna simplify that. I could say that women's growth, they're not growing as much in the truth because they don't have a strong sisterhood.
Yep. You don't know why?
Tell me.
The world. They're not supposed to have a strong sisterhood in the world. Is this B word is this and she's that, and it's always a competition. It's never let's get together and grow. It's always a competition. Go ahead, King.
It's so hard for women to hold other women accountable. It's not like that for me. That's some shit that y'all got from the world. That's not the truth.
Good luck with that.
For real.
Good luck with that. Be a sister and go try to tell another sister she going off somewhere. And she in transgression somewhere.
And she a friend. Like you chop it up with her. It's gonna get weird.
I've seen posts where it said like a sis will fall out with her girl. They'll be like 10 years into a friendship. One day she may call her ugly. Guess what? They'll never talk to each other again.
I call these niggas ugly every day, every time I see them.
You said what?
I said I call y'all niggas ugly every time I see y'all. Somebody got to do it.
Somebody got to do it. That's because we tell the truth, though. We all know how women get. They had that one ugly friend. They'll hype her up. They'll hype her up. Now. Yeah. To where she just now getting worse and worse. Why not tell them the truth? As a man, we tell each other the truth. Hey, you out of shape.
Bro, you getting fat.
You getting fat. Hey, bro, you're older, bro. You're older, man. You ain't gonna get no wife like that, bro. You got to clean up. And guess what brothers do? You right. You right. Damn. Yeah, you right. Yeah. And he got to deal with it because it's the truth. He knows that's going to help him. A part of this, all of this, what we're talking about is milk. It just seemed deep because we're so against it. Our mindset, our worldly mindset is so against the truth. We hate it. We hate it. We don't want to hear it. That's because a lot of people, what our fathers and our mothers did not grow up and tell us the truth. My father and mother told me the truth all the damn time. I got to hear it whether I liked it or not. I heard no many a times. I got used to it early on. But a lot of people wasn't raised like that. Go ahead, King.
Bro, all we've been talking about so far, if I was to categorize it, this really is the milk. One of the milkiest things to start learning in the truth. It's milk on the surface, but it is deeper. All we touching on is brotherly love, bro.
Yep.
Holding your brother accountable. Let's get that in the law. Let's get Leviticus chapter 19. Uh-oh. Leviticus 19. It might be verse, I want to say 17. Let me go check, though. It's right there, though. Holding your brother accountable that's the milk. That's the law. Leviticus 19, verse 17. Y'all brothers sleeping.
Well, I got it.
I read it.
This Leviticus 19 and verse 17. It says, "Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him."
That's all I'm doing is holding my brother accountable. That's brotherly love. All I'm doing is rebuking him, telling him what it is, what it's not. That's all it is. It's not deep. If you're not around brothers or sisters, how you gonna how you gonna do the two greatest commandments? I always say this. First commandment is to love the Most High God with all your heart, mind, and soul. It's the first greatest commandment. The second one is to love your neighbor. Love your brother, love your sister, like you love yourself. How are you going to do that? You isolated. You never around nobody. You never around no brothers in the truth. You never around no sisters in the truth. You ain't got no aquas. How do you learn how to do this stuff? I ain't gonna lie, having the camp and the brothers, it was probably the biggest blessing that was just unrealized to me for a long time. It really was. I didn't understand how monumental it was for me. All of these damn commandments that we have, a lot of them is centered around like civil laws, how you treat your brother. It's like a part of life, dealing with your brother, that you isolated. So that's why you probably feel so unfulfilled, and it's just you and your husband, but you don't got no sisters. Bro, you ain't got no brothers. You don't never have a time where men need to be around other men too.
That's a fact.
Women need to be around other women too. Like the Most High designed, it was flawless. This just the milk. Like I'm telling you, go be around a brother, go be around a sister. That's the milk.
Salakia.
Yo.
May I go? May I speak?
Yep.
So boom. Checking out. A lot of people think Solomon, when he speak things like, "Oh, iron sharpens iron," that is just a nice little whimsical saying. Brother, no. There's science behind these things. Science is still catching up to what Yahweh said. Science is still catching up to what King Solomon was bringing out. Iron sharpens iron. That's deep. That's like, you can research that. Like, did you know being around brothers increases your testosterone?
They don't know what testosterone is, King.
I got y'all. So testosterone, it's the how can I put it simply?
It's the hormone.
It's the hormone that makes men manly, right? You think that's sufficient? You think that makes sense?
That's sufficient.
It's the hormone that makes men manly, that makes men strong, that makes men do all the manly things, right? Being around other men raises your testosterone. But they don't, it don't say that, and it don't say that. It just say iron sharpens iron, right? Testosterone is the hormone that makes men perform at a higher level, that makes men desire to be successful, things of that nature. Being around brothers increases that hormone. It's all good, man.
And when we get to the gym, out of nowhere, Aharon trying to plate up and throw up more weight. Cause we got all three of the soldiers. We got the soldiers that's right here. We might have Zion. You got me, and we getting now it's beefy now. What's up?
Let's look at this.
Right?
Is it good for women to be around other women? Yes, research indicates that it is generally considered beneficial for women to be around other women, as strong female friendships can significantly improve mental health, boost confidence, provide a strong support network, and contribute to overall well-being by releasing hormones like oxytocin, which promotes bonding and positive feelings. Then you got key points down here: emotional support, stress reduction, self-esteem boost, personal growth, improved health outcomes. This is what it is. But guess the Bible already said all of that.
Facts.
The Bible already said all of that.
I got a quick point. Watch the women that don't want to be around any females. She kind of just want to be around the men. Watch them sisters. Cause why you can't be cool with the other sisters? What's the problem? What's wrong with all of the sisters? And watch the brothers who don't want to be around any of the brothers, and he just want to be around the women. You gotta look at it. Gotta watch them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I got a point. I'm gonna get to the men here in a second. Actually, I'm gonna get to them right now. Let me see. Brothers, was somebody gonna say something? Am I tripping?
Yeah, I had a scripture, but you can go ahead and bring it out, King.
Go ahead and grab your scripture out.
Well, it was regarding the men, how we can't confess sin to one another. This is
That's gonna be perfect. Say that.
okay, yes, sir.
Hold that. That's gonna be perfect. What scripture is that? What did you choose to grab?
I believe this is the book of James. James 5.
You know what scripture is that exactly?
Yes, sir. I believe this is 17. No, 16. 16. I'm sorry.
Okay, cool. So exactly what I was going to get into. Brothers, when you going to hold yourselves accountable? And what I mean, something I do every now and then is this. Because you don't know how people may feel about you. Some people may be scared to come and rebuke you. Some people may be scared to come and say something to you. You don't know how you are. I know I'm not a very approachable guy. Just me. My heart may be able to approach me. Like we got a good friendship. Everybody else probably like, he's pretty hard to approach. So what do? Every seasonally, I go around, I ask brothers, hey bro, what you think I can be better at? What you think I'm going off somewhere? Rebuke me. Let me know if I'm messing up somewhere. What am I doing wrong? Brothers to get to telling me, hey, look, you doing this, that, and the third. Okay, cool, bet. Sometimes you ain't doing nothing wrong, not that I can see. And then sometimes I go to my wife. How good of a husband have I been? Do you feel secure? Am I doing this? Am I doing X, Y, and Z right? How do I make you feel? Where should I better myself? Should I do this better? Should I do that better? And I sit down with my wife and I go over some things. Do you ever feel like I'm gonna leave you? Well, no. Okay, cool. Is that you like feeling like that? You know, you got some security here. Brothers don't ever go sit down and have a conversation with their wife and ask them this, that, and the third. But you expect her to listen and be there. And come on. We got to take accountability ourselves. You don't know if you're approachable. You don't know that. Go search it out. Because sometimes it's this one saying. You can smell everybody's breath in the room except yours. In your mouth, right under your nose. It's right under your, but you can't smell it though. Everybody else in the room smelling it.
Salakia King, please bring that out one more time, please.
He said, please bring it out one more time, please. You can smell everybody else's breath in the room except yours. And your mouth is right below your nose. You can't smell it. You can't see your own shit though. Right? That like that grab that precept you was finna grab. That James 5:16.
Khan, this is James, the book of James, chapter 5 and verse 16. Confess your faults one to another and pray for one another, that ye may be healed. The effectual, fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much.
Brothers can't even do this. Sisters can't even do this. Sis, how many times you done went to your sister and confess your faults? Damn, girl, I'm going off. I've been giving this man hell. Brothers, how many times you go confess your faults? Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I've been struggling with X, Y, and Z.
Hey, niggas be so in the spirit. Nigga come apologize to me and I wasn't even offended. That nigga Malachi. Hey, that nigga, hey, out of nowhere, Brandon hit the chat. He said, Shalom, y'all. If I ever did anything to offend anybody, like, please forgive me if you find it in your heart. Like, man, ain't nobody worried about you, bro. You good.
Nah, I think that's tough though. That I ain't gonna
It's
lie, cause
great.
it's great. Honestly, it is.
It's great. It's
If you
great.
feel it in your heart that you probably did offend one of the brothers, and I think Zion, when he started doing that, bro, it touched me, bro. Cause like for you to think it in your heart that you probably did offend one, you know what I'm saying, and you still came and apologized, man, it's the water, man.
That's the spirit.
Yep.
Basically, niggas be so in that pocket, they'll pull up on you over something that wasn't even really a offense. He just trying to be perfect. Malachi pull up on me like, hey, I know when I said this, I'm like, bro, we brothers. I never thought twice about that. I know, like, I just such and such, and so I'm like, bro, you good.
Yep.
You know, we do that so much. No.
Bro, the spirit and the culture around SOJ is, first off, niggas ain't effeminate. We're not going for none of that. You can't be just getting butthurt over everything. That's not going to be accepted. Right? So this is why brothers be saying, like, bro, you didn't even really offend me. Brothers got strong skin around here. You know what I mean? But brothers is also aware of, I can't offend this dude. Let me go ahead, and I'd much rather it that way. We had brothers leave out behind that. Brothers be offended and never speak up. Guess what that do? Just like we was talking about the mold last week, it's just gonna fester mold. Because he offended, but he ain't never bring it to you. You may transgress again. You don't even know though. You don't even know. Anytime I offend, I'll immediately address it right there. Did I offend you? We can talk about it. Like, let me, what's up? Did I offend you? Sometimes I can visually tell. Oh, he ain't like that. Did I offend you? My bad. Or I may not say my bad. We can talk about it. Sometimes an offense may be good. Sometimes it may just be your fault. You just may be handling it wrong.
Sometimes niggas might just be effeminate.
Sometimes niggas just might be effeminate. It's like, nah, bro. You got to deal with that. That what I just said, that stands. You got to deal with that. I ain't gonna lie.
Told y'all to stop being a drunkard. Come on now.
Come on, bro. You got to eat that. Malachi, you want to say something?
Salakia. Also, this is a classic. This is a good milky one. The Leviticus 19:7, or is it Leviticus 19:17, I believe. Basically, you are commanded, if you, let's say you were offended, you are commanded to address it. You're not allowed to sit back and hold a grudge and don't speak on it.
Yep.
You can't do that. That's off.
Hey, Hamashiach said the same thing. What is that? Like Matthew 18? He said, man, if you got a thing, alt or something in between you and your brother, go to him alone and talk to him about it.
Yep.
And if he don't want to hear you, you try and talk to him again, but have witnesses this time. And if he still don't want to hear you, that nigga treat him like a heathen then. Get him out of there. That's the ordinance.
You don't have an ought with him and then go to somebody else. And then you kind of go to somebody else. And now it's, it's talk around the camp and brother did this and brother said that and brother. Why ain't you come to me? Come to me. Come talk to me. If I offended, come talk to me. Come talk to the brother.
I got a oop for you, Aaron. You always bring this out. This is Sirach chapter 20, verse 2. It is much better to reprove than to be angry secretly, and he that confesseth his fault shall be preserved from hurt.
It's much better to reprove than to be angry secretly. You just holding on to that. You just got damn evil spirits on you. It's like, bro, just come talk.
Quit being weird.
Just quit being weird, bro. Guess what? That's worldly shit.
Guess what, nigga? That's gonna be a grudge. Now you're in sin.
Now you're in sin. Because you decided to handle problems as if you were in the world.
Uh-oh.
Not according to the text. Go ahead, Cam.
I gotta speak on that because that used to be me coming out of the world, man, trying to hold a grudge and thinking it'll like over time that it'll heal itself when it does nothing but create like jealousy and more problems within that. So yeah, you gotta handle it when it comes about.
You gotta speak on it. You never know until you go to that person to speak on it. It's been times me and Mahar offended each other. And we'll be like, damn. That wasn't even my intention. Oh shit, great, bro. We're good then. All right. But imagine if
it was one time, I'm finna get personal. It was one time we were talking about a lesson, then I end up going live by myself. My nigga Aharon was like, what was that though? What the hell was that? I'm like, I ain't even gonna lie. My bad. I even feel like bothering you. The spirit, oh man, I was cooked. I'm like, damn, my bad. I can see how that would offend me. Like, damn, bro, we always do lessons together. What was that?
You do that, bro. What you doing, Ak? I was fighting demons that night.
I low-key needed that. I needed to do that breakdown with you.
He said I low-key needed that.
That was insane. My bad, Ak.
You good. But look, I would have never figured that out. I would have always thought it was something if I never talked to him. Exactly. Mind you, this is milk. This is milk on how to deal with your brother.
Uh-oh.
We ain't went into nothing deep. Brothers ain't pulled out no revelations yet. We ain't got no prophecies yet. We ain't did none of that.
Hey, the niggas in Revelation if you jump to Revelation, I guarantee you are lacking in this brotherhood department.
He said you are lacking in this brotherhood department.
You skipped all of the laws and the commandments. And you jumped into some deep shit. Like, bro, that's not going to help you. That's not going to be what gets you to the kingdom. Brotherly love will, though.
Brotherly love will.
You don't even know how to love your brother.
You don't even know how to forgive your brother.
Hey, Soldier Malachi, go to John chapter 4, verse 24. I'm going to bring that out after you, Ahron.
Niggas be thinking they finna get all the forgiveness on earth. Holding grudges, never forgiving their brother. Holding grudges against your wife. Your wife, she holding grudges against you. Your house is in shambles. But you got the breakdown. You did get the breakdown. Unfortunately, though, how is this breakdown going to help you in your household? How is knowing about the dragon and the woman and Mystery Babylon going to help you in your household? You never went into Sirach to figure out how to reason amongst each other. You never went to Proverbs. You never searched up how to be a better husband. Niggas never search up how to be a better husband. Niggas never do that. That's in nobody's damn Google. How to be a better husband. Oh God. Niggas
you're not getting counsel from the big bros because guess what? You ain't got no brotherhood. Yeah. He been having a successful marriage. He been married for 20 years and you don't see that as valuable.
Yep.
He got 3 wives, 17 kids, and you're not even putting it together, man.
Nah. Bro, I seen that brother simp. I seen him give his wife some flowers. What? Bro, what are you talking about,
Hey,
bro?
it do be macho brothers in the truth. Like brothers be super macho. Like, yeah, bro, you got all the power. Like you the man. That's good. That's good. That's important because look, let me not discredit him too much. The Most High design is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
It was set up for you to be her head and for her to be your wife, for her to serve you.
Yep.
But niggas be like, just the balance be like, bro, you ain't gotta prove nothing.
They be
Or do
super
you?
brewed out or something, bro.
You be too. Damn, that was crazy.
You don't know about King David, bro?
Right. He was balanced.
King David was delicate.
He was killing niggas, but he still had good mercy. He was still kind. He had the love of the congregation. You hear me? He was balanced.
Yeah. It's all right, brother.
He don't know how to turn it off yet, huh?
Yeah, bro. Hey, look, brothers. Let me if y'all ain't heard it, I'm gonna tell you now. It's okay to be in love with your wife, it's okay. Brother's scared of that. Nah,
Hey.
She gonna get the woman destroyed mighty men. Damn, brother.
Proverbs 31 say the heart of her husband does safely trust in her, though. Not that too, though. Got to balance it out, though. I'm not telling you to be a fool.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? But you can love your wife. Actually, Christ commanded you to love your wife like he loved the church. He said, love your wife how he loved the church. Brothers just need a little balance. You need to be around some more brothers and understand it's okay.
Brothers be missing that. They look over that because they don't read that. They went straight to, they went straight into Paul, and then they went straight into Revelation. Then they hop back to Daniel.
They the doctrine warriors.
The doctrine warriors.
They only want the doctrine to cut heathens.
And you know what? Niggas never heal anybody. They only know how to kill.
They only know how to cut, huh?
Niggas only know how to cut. They don't ever know how to heal and bring somebody back. Help somebody and help them renew their mind. It's never there. Read this though. Read that. Yeah.
Brother, you gotta know how to heal people with the truth, with the wisdom, with the knowledge. Like you gotta actually care about your wife. You see she's struggling in the department. Yeah, it's good to rebuke, but you gotta come in at some point and actually care too. She should know that. Brothers need to sharpen up in that department. It's not just about cutting your wife, bro. If you still on that, bro, you need to come tap in with SOJ brothers or something.
brothers help you, bro.
Bro, it's important. It's important. You gotta help your wife. Scripture says she the weaker vessel. You're supposed to love her like Christ loved the church. So you actually gotta put some time, energy, and effort, some damn love into help her mature, help her grow. That's what you're there for. You're there to be a leader, not just to cut heathens, bro.
Yep.
Gotta lead. She's following you. Where you leading her?
Women, let your husband goddamn lead, right? Back on the women. You got a husband. I seen this one post. It says a woman looking for a husband and a woman that's looking to be a wife is two different things. It's two different things. The woman that's looking for a husband, she's in it all for her gain and for herself, and it's just about her, and he got to do X, Y, Z. The woman that's looking to be a wife, she's looking to build and grow and help this man out and his goals and his dreams. Woman, if you take care of your man is going to take care of you. Me and Mahar talk about this all the time. I even told my wife, I said, look, babe, if you was just damn submissive, you could almost probably get anything in the goddamn world. That's what Zerubbabel said. A man will go fight a lion, a bear, tigers, you name it.
Cross the damn sea.
Cross the sea. Thief and rob in the middle of the night and bring it all back to his love. Niggas do that. They do that. Women, learn your part. Learn your part. Stop being a demon.
Stop being a demon.
Stop being a demon. If your husband says something, trust him.
Uh-oh.
That's deep. That one might not be milk. That trust word hard.
It really is. Hey, and a lot of it is trauma. Let's be real.
Oh yeah.
It's trauma that you have from the world, what society presses on you and how to view men, how they will hurt you, how niggas ain't shit, how niggas ain't good for nothing, how you can do it all by yourself. Women have been hurt by men. That's the truth. A man will hurt you. He can hurt you. He can let you down. He can disappoint you. He can tell you no. And that might be tied to trauma. You might have seen your mama get abused or cheated on, and you bring all of that into your marriage.
Yep.
And you are having troubles and problems with just trusting and submitting and following your leader, your Lord, your husband. Yep.
It was a story. It was a story about this one woman. She took some advice from her mother. She said, when you get married, put you some money aside just in case y'all ever split. Put you some money aside. Mind you, this woman don't work. She gets a husband. Husband's kind of well off for, for a little bit. The money coming in good. So she taking a little bit of his change, putting in the savings account for her. A little bit, a little bit off top where it's not too noticeable, but everything getting taken care of. Bills, everything getting taken care of. Life happens. Start running into bills. He may have lost a job, so on and so forth. Life actually happens, and they're struggling. He started looking at the paperwork. He like, where's this X, Y, and Z amount of money is going? She like, it's going into my account. He like, yo, we've been struggling with bills. What are you talking about? How much is in your account? She had like plus 20K in her account. She not putting none of that money into bills. She not helping at all. And she like, shit, just in case you ever leave. He actually gets upset and stops messing with her because he's now like, he's emotionally hurt. He's like, nah, you didn't trust me. You don't trust me. You don't help, XYZ, blah, blah, blah. And guess what ended up coming to pass? She ended up getting a divorce, or they ended up getting a divorce because of what her mama told her. And her mama don't know how to handle a relationship. She's by her damn self. Now, guess what? She's by her damn self. She was taking this man's money and putting it aside for her. And guess what? Now, what you wanted came to pass. What you want, this man was taking care of you. This man was doing X, Y, Z. He was doing all of that. Women, don't go into a relationship banking on it to fail. You kind of already stepping in there. Well, I got this plan just in case. Damn, you already lost. And you shit, girl, you already out of there. What do you mean just in case? The Lord didn't set marriage up like that. The Lord set marriages up to y'all be together until y'all die. That's what it is. Christ said Moses suffered you divorce, but the Lord, nah, y'all one flesh. Bro, one flesh don't mean one flesh no more.
It sure don't.
They don't mean that no more. You kind of think you and your partner separate beings and shit, and you don't take. Jeremiah breaks it down beautifully. He said, if y'all one flesh, if your wife's stomach hurt, that should mean your stomach hurt. You should try to figure that out at any time. That's your flesh. You can ask my wife. My wife will text me anything. This hurts XYZ. I give her some directions. All right, look, take this, go grab that herb, put it in here, heat it up, XYZ. She may not do it because she be doing her own thing sometimes. Sometimes she do it though. I give her the game. That's how it's supposed to be, because if she hurt, you hurt. If you hurt, she hurt. Y'all not supposed to be causing each other's hurt. Y'all supposed to be building. But the world taught it to where, your husband and wife, y'all, everybody's at odds. You go to your bros and you talk negative about your wife. Wives, you go to your sisters and you talk negative about your husband. And she only hurt, and she only tell the bad stuff about you. You only tell the bad stuff about her. Y'all never talk good about each other. It's never none of that. Y'all always at odds. Y'all are always against each other. That's something I had to tell my wife. Babe, I'm not against you, right? If I was against you, there would be nothing you can do to stop me. you would know it. If I was genuinely against you, I promise there's nothing you can do to stop me. I promise. I would have been destroyed your life. But instead, I take care of you. That doesn't sound like somebody that's against you.
Mm-hmm.
Wives, just figure it out. Wives, actually look at it and actually measure it. Do this nigga actually hate me? Probably not. He's been taking care of me.
Probably not.
Probably not.
But I feel.
Uh-oh.
Hey, let me grab this preset. Malachi, is you holding that John 4?
Malachi ain't here no more.
Okay, Malachi, he not moving in the spirit.
Brother kind of going off, man.
All right, let me get John 4 and verse 24. And Cameron, go to Sirach chapter 5 and verse 11. John 4:24, Sirach 5 and 11. This is the milk. This is the milk.
Con, do you want me to go ahead and bring out the Ecclesiastes?
I got it. Yeah, bring that out real
The
quick.
Sirach,
Yeah.
All right, Con, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 5, and you said verse
11.
Verse 11. Be swift to hear, and let thy life be sincere, and with patience give answer.
This is the milk. It says, let your life be sincere. And I'm going to drive home this point with multiple scriptures, but you got to let your life be sincere. The John chapter 4 and verse 24 are going to help me elaborate. Cameron, before Shema read, go to Sirach chapter 1 and verse 30. Bring it out, Cameron.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 1 and verse 30. Exalt not thyself, lest thou fall, and bring dishonor upon thy soul. And so God discover thy secrets, and cast thee down in the midst of the congregation, because thou camest not in the truth to the fear of the Lord, but thy heart is full of deceit.
Right. So the Lord said, you came into the truth, but you ain't do it in sincerity. Therefore, all of the shit you doing in the congregation or in front of people, the look that you have, he gonna expose you. He's gonna expose all of that. We all heard people say, well, everything gonna come to the light. And that's really the truth. It's really the truth. If you're not genuine about serving the Most High, it's going to get exposed. This is the milk of the word.
Mm-hmm.
You must serve God. If you don't have that spirit to serve him, it's not going to work. The milk, you got to have the milk. Shema, do you got that scripture?
Yes, sir.
All right. Bring that out.
This is John 4 and 24. God is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth.
It said the Most High is a spirit, and the people that's going to worship him, they got to do it with the right spirit. In spirit and in truth. You got to be sincere about it. Some people, they serve God, and it's not because they really want to serve God. It could be, strictly because, your spouse is in the truth and you kind of keeping commandments because your spouse is keeping commandments. You don't sincerely want to serve the Most High. It's going to get exposed and it's going to be problematic. Brothers come in the truth because they see, a brother got multiple wives. You can have multiple wives in the truth. You're not really coming in the spirit to serve the Most High. You ain't really coming this thing to really fear the Lord. You didn't really come in here to wake up your people and bring them back to the law, statutes, and commandments so that the Most High God could get his power back on earth. You came in here because of you. You came in here because of her. Or you came in here because of him. And the Most High is going to search all of that out. The Most High God searches out everybody's mind, their intentions. He searches out everybody's heart. He does that. So when the Most High search your heart, you want to make sure it's going to be squeaky clean. And a lot of it is going to go back to your intent. Your intent. Right? Let me get this commandment. Go to Exodus chapter 20. Go to 20 and verse 3. Man, I got some bangers. Who going to Exodus 20 and 3?
I got it.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
you good, bro? You got it.
All right, Shemai, go to Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 29. Bring that out, Cameron.
All right, this is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Facts. This is the big, great commandment right there. If you're not truly and honestly and sincere about this, and just coming just being genuine, you coming to the altar with all these weird things going on in your mind and in your spirit and your heart, it's gonna get searched out. It's gonna come out. One could argue it's better for you not even to come over here like that. It's better for you. I'm thinking about scriptures. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's better for you not even to pull up on that kind of time. It's better for you to just stay away. But bro, you got to get your mindset right. And this is the sincere milk of the word. Do you really have a sincere desire to serve Yahweh? Do you really have a sincere spirit to allow Yahweh's laws, statutes, and commandments to govern and dictate your entire life? Do you really have that inside of you? Do you really want to conform to how Yahweh sees stuff? Do you really want to submit? Do you really want to submit? Do you really want to serve? Do you really want to obey? This is the milk of the word, not the breakdowns and all of this goofy shit. So, like, no disrespect to the prophets, the apostles, and our forefathers and our elders. But when we put them things in a balance, serving the Most High, submitting and yielding to his power, his authority, is more weightier than knowing breakdowns. It don't even compare. Are you really about that though? That's heavy. That's the sincere milk of the word. You should have no other guys before you. That means you submitting. What does the word God mean, y'all? Power. You can't have any other powers before Yahweh. He got the power over you and over your life. He running the thing. He driving the boat. Is you really ready for that? You genuinely, sincerely are okay with that. You ready for that? Some people say that with their words, but in they works, they deny him. Some people say, I love God, I'm a servant of God, I'm a child of God, because it just sounds good. But y'all ain't really moving like that. You got a precept, Aharon?
Yeah, Sirach 19:24. He that hath small understanding and feareth God is better than one that hath much wisdom and transgresseth the law of the Most High. You want to get on that?
You got it.
Okay, great. It was going basically exactly what you were just talking about. Yeah, I may have, the breakdown in Daniel. I may know how to break down 2nd Ezra 11 and 12. I don't. I'm just making an example. I don't know how to break down 2nd Ezra 11 and 12. But I may know all the breakdowns in Revelation. I may know all the deep mysteries. I know how to go here and show you this and show you that. But I eat pork. I eat pork, bro. And I don't really know how to take care of my family. I smoke. I don't wear my fringes. I don't keep the Sabbath day.
I hate my brother.
I'm holding a grudge. But I do got all these breakdowns. No.
He got a bag full of breakdowns.
He got a bag full of breakdowns and a pocket full of sins.
Uh-oh.
Right?
Hey, we might need to coin that.
He said,
I ain't
right
gonna lie,
in
that one
the
was kind of hot. You got a bag full of breakdowns and a pocket full of sins.
pocket full of sin, man.
Mm.
Scriptures say it's better to have, little to no breakdowns. I don't know the breakdowns in Revelation. I tried to go into Daniel. It was a little too high for me. I can't give the understanding like that. Been in Ezekiel, I don't got those breakdowns either. But what I do know is I know how to take care of my family. I know how to teach my wife. I know how to teach my sons to obey the Most High. I obey the Most High to my fullest content. I keep every Sabbath day to the best of my ability. I try to study, even though I can't get the breakdown sometimes, but I do serve the Most High to the best of my ability. That guy is better than Mr. Deep. That dude is better. We're not saying nothing wrong with being deep. We're not saying nothing off about being deep. If you're going to be deep, it's better to be deep and serve the Most High. It's better to be deep and genuine. Don't be the brother that try to get over on another brother just because you know you can beat him. Don't be the brother that's like, you trying to be cunning, like, nah, show me. We had a nigga do that tomorrow. Nigga says, show me where being prideful is a sin in the law.
Huh?
What? Are you serious, my nigga?
Hey, I was a babe. I couldn't find it in the law, man. I was cooked, bro. I'm like, shit. I know it's wrong, though, bro.
I can't do it.
Hey, to everybody else, he might have looked like he won, though. But that brother not here no more.
Brother ain't here no more. You know what I mean? That don't be that guy. If you know you're off and somebody is telling you are off, just accept it. Damn, you right. Yeah, I messed up. If Zion was to come to me and tell me I messed up, I'm going to have to listen. I'm going to have to sit here and say, kind of. I do see that. I definitely see that. I didn't even, nah, it ain't even no arguing with it. Yeah, I'm just have to take that on the chin. That's just what that is. Accept it. Grow, learn from it. Learn from it. Don't be the guy that's got to sit here and put your sword up and trying to battle every fight but no, and know this and I'm perfect and I can't come on, you're gonna lose in the end. You're gonna lose in the end because you if you don't accept that and grow from that, it's just gonna fester and grow bigger, right? And all of this that we've been touching on, it's been nothing but milk. This is why you need to desire the sincere milk of the word.
We ain't even get into no doctrine for real.
We ain't touch no doctrine.
Or so-called doctrine.
Yeah. We ain't touch no doctrine for real. We ain't getting no history. We ain't getting none of that. But this the stuff niggas need.
This the sincere milk of the word. Loving your brother, loving the Most High.
That's what you need. Stop sinning. Start treating people like you want to be treated. Genuinely.
That's
if you don't, I told my coworker the other day, I told him, I said, look, I don't like putting people in unnecessary burdens. Why? I don't like being put in unnecessary burdens. I don't. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna figure out everything that I can do before I call Mahar. I go through a lot of shit daily, and I do not call him unless I need. Hey, I need your help. And if I call him, he know this. Like, damn. All right, I got you. I've expired all of my other avenues.
My nigga exhausted his other resources.
I exhausted all of them. It's not gonna work. I need your help. Why? Because I want the same for me. Whenever somebody else got a problem, I want them to think their way out of it, see if they can come up with something, try and figure it out. And if they can't, great, call me. I'll help. I have no problem. I'll meet you with a smile. What's up, Doc? What's the problem? What's going on? All right, yeah, bet. This XYZ, you got to do this, you got to do that. I may question it. I may be like, why the hell you do that, depending on what the situation is. What you do that for? Damn, that wasn't it, Doc. Do this, though. Now we got some money. Now we going forward, we moving forward. Treat others how you want to be treated.
Hey, I'm so glad you touched on this. First and foremost, I know how you feel about this because I feel the same way. That's why we have this really, really, really great relationship, because we treat each other how we want to be treated. Seriously, it just mixed really well. Ahram been my best friend for a lot of years. I don't really count it, but it's been a long time. But some brothers don't know how to be a friend. Some brothers don't know how to get help from brothers. They don't know the best way to go about it. It's a lot of things to discuss in this one situation, when like being brotherly and giving help or asking for help or accepting help. Some brothers don't know how. Some people will abuse help. They know that this person will help them, so they abuse it. I'm gonna use an extreme case. Let's say Mahar gets paid. I went to the casino, I tricked off my whole paycheck, and then I called Ahram. Bro, can you help me pay my rent? That is insane. That is me abusing my brother. That's me. That is not brotherly love. If I go spend all of my money and then I blow my money because I know that the brother's gonna help me, that is insane. That's not brotherly love. You're abusing the brothers. You're abusing your brothers. You're abusing your brothers. You're taking advantage of your brothers. That's not good. On the other hand, a brother could be working. He tried to be, he did good with his money, but he still fell short because his cost of living is up here right now, and he just had a pay cut, and he don't have the funds. Some brothers is too prideful to ask for help. Some brothers too macho. Some brothers too, they feel too ashamed. And I understand that, but you gotta make sure you got everything in a good balance. How else do you learn these things and help people go through them if you're not around your brothers? Like, we really need each other. Seriously. So it's a way to give help. It's a way to ask for help. It's a way to receive help. And y'all just suck. I ain't gonna lie, because y'all ain't never been through nothing with no brothers. You so quick to judge your brother when he on the bottom, when he in tough times. You was like that 3 years ago. You forgot? You forgot that was you? You forgot? Or somebody that's older than you kind of fall off and have a situation. And like, bro, y'all don't even know about, y'all got to learn how to be brotherly. Yeah, but I'm going to yield right there. I don't even think Captain Jeremiah and Soldier Zion doing the list because they did it before, right?
They did. I don't know if they moved a time back. Let me see.
Because that's why I said what I said earlier, but then I got to thinking about it like, Danny Armstead, Shockward dropped a precept. Hold on, let me deal with that one first. It says, Deuteronomy 10:20, thou shalt fear the Lord thy God, him shalt thou serve, and to him shalt thou cleave, and swear by his name. That is an excellent precept. I wish I would have had that one in the bag earlier. That's a beautiful precept. I'm going to highlight that in my Bible. 10 and 20. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Danny Armstead said, when y'all back on the street? We always on the street. We're going to be out there, probably like 2:30. 2:30 today.
On the street every weekend, man. Been doing this since
20.
It's been about 5 years.
2020.
5 or 6 years, man.
We're gonna be somewhere in Tulsa. Did the captain already say where he was gonna be?
I don't know.
Okay. He might not have dropped it yet.
Victoria just said the same thing.
When y'all back on the street. Now, dang, do we be MIA?
It's getting shaky.
Do we be MIA?
I don't think we do. Don't think we do. But Good, powerful lesson. Good stuff we just talked about. That's all I got. Brother, got
Salakia.
anything? Go ahead.
It say he was having a class at 11:30.
Okay. Well, if he is, it's probably either going to be on the live or on the conference call. We're going to go ahead and shut it down and join in ourselves. So with that, we want to give all honor, all glory, and all praises to the Most High God, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Hamashiach, Yahushua. We want to say Shalom.
Shalom, Kings.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, he said, can we drop the location?
So,
Hey, add me on or follow me on Instagram or Facebook. It's Mahar Rakah. Can you type that in the chat out?
yeah.
It seemed like your wife got the details to the location. It's crazy.
Yeah.
We might be going off. I don't know.
I don't know. How you all right, Mahar.
Yeah.
Is it 2 R's right there or just 1 R?
Then it's gonna be RAW Rakah. RAWCHAA.
Like I just put it in there like that.
Mahar Rakah. Yeah. That's my Instagram. Well, actually, it's an underscore in between Mahar and Rakah, but that's what you need right there. And then my Facebook is just, Mahar Rakah.
I'm gonna get it right.
What's your name on there, Danny, so I can know it's you? Niggas' names be different, man, from they YouTube. I get on Facebook, Lil Chris 2 times added me.
Yeah. $XXX money getter. Bro, what, bro? What? It's me, Danny, bro. Shalom.
It's me, Danny. Nat Chase. What are we talking about?
Nigga named Sylvester.
Sylvester Scott. Yo, that is hilarious. So, yeah, Mahar Rakah, bro. That one right there with the underscore, that's my Instagram. And you can follow me on there, and I keep you updated and posted with the locale. With the
Yes,
locale.
sir. All right.
I'm trying to see if he's gonna drop his name. I'll give it 10 more seconds. Give it 10 more seconds. See if he drop his name.
I got you.
Well, Lena, Shabbat Shalom, sis. All praises to the Most High, man. All praises to the Most High. We glad we could help.
Yes, I can. He said just follow. I'll go check that out.
All right. Let's see.
Brother got the spiritual R. Kelly. That's all, Fox.
Danny, too smooth. I got you, big dog.
Bingo.
All
right. Shalom.
All right, shalom.